Another important part of starting your paparazzi business is set up another bank account for just your paparazzi income. This is crucial. A big mistake new recruits or new people or people just starting up a business, especially with cash, when you're making cash at home parties, you tend to stick it in your purse or your wallet or just to do a big stash, and we're all human. We end up spending that money. We end up not tracking it and seeing how much we're making. And sometimes, I've heard it said a few times that every now and then I'm not making any money with my paparazzi business, even though I'm doing 5 or 6 home parties a month. And we sit down and we really find out what's going on, that they really are. They're making $100 or $150 profit per home party, but they're spending it just as fast as they're making it. And they're not tracking it. They're not seeing where it's going. It's just going towards their groceries. So make sure, keep a separate envelope if you have to. Put all the cash in there after a home party or an event. The next day, go to the bank, put it in its own bank account so you can watch it. You have a checking account for that. Write out your expenses from that bank account. But you need to make sure that you watch that. And again, this is for accounting. This is for your bookkeeping and your tax write-offs, all those kinds of things that you need to be doing with your taxes anyways. But it's important. Then you can see the success of what your paparazzi business is doing. You can see and sometimes even prove to your significant other, if they're not on board, how much money you're making, how much money you've got in the bank account now. You need to keep taking that money and reinvesting it to buy more inventory. Build your inventory up. Again, we've recommended that when you do a home party, a lot of consultants bring 500 to 1,000 pieces to a home party. You have a huge selection, lots more people buying, lots more accessories sold, lots more money being made. So again, keep reinvesting. In the beginning, it might not seem like you're making as much because you're reinvesting, you're buying more, you're getting more, but you're going to be able to see that eventually you're going to be able to push that snowball off the hill and it's just going to kind of take off on its own. All of a sudden, your bank account, you're not going to have to replenish it as much because you've built up your inventory, and you're going to be able to see that snowball go, and you're going to see that bank account keep getting bigger and bigger from your paparazzi business and your paparazzi income, just because you've reached that point of how much inventory you should have on hand. Another important part is to log your home parties and log your events and log your activities. Set this up in an Excel spreadsheet or set this up on a certain notebook or piece of paper. This is really important to be able to see your successes and see how you're doing. If there was a certain home party that you didn't make as much in a certain area or things like that, you can be able to track that and remember how it worked. If there was a certain event, a certain home and garden show that you did one time and it was just phenomenal, make sure that you track that. Track how much, how many accessories you brought with you, how much you sold, how many people showed up to your booth, all those kinds of things. And it'll just make you continue to fine-tune your business, to continue to watch and track and make sure that you can see what's working, what's not working as well. And whatever is working, keep going that direction and fine-tuning that. And maybe there's a few little nuances that you get, it opens up another door and you can fine-tune that. You just want to keep growing yourself and growing your business and learning things and figuring things out more. And by tracking it, you'll be able to do that a lot better. One of the other benefits of owning your own business are the tax benefits. You'll need to consult with your CPA or attorney, and keep in mind we are not attorneys or CPAs and we're not giving legal or tax advice, but you will be able to write off many things, anything from mileage to expenses to your inventory, things like that, office expenses, meals, those kind of things can be written off and tax deducted. But again, consult with your attorney or your accountant in regards to that. The other great thing about owning your own business is the freedom that it will give you. It gives you financial freedom, but also freedom of your time and flexibility of your time. The financial freedom is obvious. Freedom from paying your mortgage, from the pesky bills, the bill collectors, and all those kind of things. With that added income that you're going to receive from your paparazzi business, those kind of things will basically walk away through time. Us as entrepreneurs, we look at the marketplace and take something that is broken or missing and we fix that gap. And we make a profit while we do it. We make things better, we invent things, or make things cheaper. So us as paparazzi consultants, that's what we're doing. We're bringing a great quality product at a great price to the masses, and we're offering a great opportunity to become a paparazzi consultant as well. Don't feel bad about making a profit. You're providing an incredible service to these people and to these consultants. These benefits through the jewelry and the beauty and the price, but also the benefits financially that you're providing to these people and their future families as they become consultants are endless. You really will be changing these people's lives, so don't feel bad about talking about the opportunity. Don't feel bad about making a profit. You're living the American dream and providing a huge service. This business will change your life if you put the time and effort into it. My mom and my sister work really hard at their business, but I've seen the financial blessings that it's brought into their life. They really do a good job with this, and you can too. Another important thing to remember is to learn from your mistakes and your failures. Don't ever take them personally and think that you are a failure. Just think that it's one more reason or one more way that you know that you can be better. A great example of this is Thomas Edison, the inventor of our light bulb. He kept trying things over and over and over again, and he kept failing over and over again and figuring out a lot of ways that it didn't work. When people asked him, because he literally tried it over 10,000 times, when people asked him if he thought of himself as a failure, he said, no, I found 10,000 ways that this doesn't work. And eventually he stumbled on it and he got the right thing. With us as business people and entrepreneurs, that's what we do. Hopefully through these trainings, we can teach you and get you through most of the mistakes that we've made, and that you can be a professional going out the gate. But you will make mistakes along the way. Just pick yourself up, learn from them, and just move on. Keep your eye on your goal, on your why, and what the reasons are that you're working this business and why you want to be financially free. Just think of how cool it would be if you were financially free totally. If you were completely debt-free, if your house was paid off, your cars were paid off, if you could go on that vacation whenever you wanted to. That's what true freedom is. It's being able to do whatever you want, whenever you want, for however long you want. Isn't that what this is all about, is freedom? Freedom from that paycheck, freedom from the mortgage, freedom from your boss. That's what this business is about, and this will bring you freedom. Keep your eye on your dreams and work hard.